rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Kimmich, and here's Diaz. Davis. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Here's Kane. Furyk. Assignon. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Mittelstadt. Leveling. He's in a great position here. Leveling. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Starisic. Pavlovic. Musiala. Kimmich. Pavlovic shifted upfield. And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kimmich. Aldakil cuts it out. That's been drilled forward. Pavlovic. Aim forwards. That's a good... It's clean! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he...
Kane! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Shot goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Bayern Munich gain their reward with an early goal. Musiala. Kimmich. And here's Diaz. He has found the way through. Davis swings it across. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Furyk. Oh, red, nice interception. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's really well manoeuvred. No way through there. Davis. And it's Musiala. Carazor. Played out to the right. Kane. That's an imaginative pass. Here comes the corner. Kimmich with the short one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mittelstadt, gently done. And it's Pavlovic. Musiala. Diaz. Knocks it out wide. Real chance! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2-0, and in next to no time.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mittelstadt. Carazor forwards and with intent. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Stuttgart clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Demirovic. Davis wins the duel this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Carazor. Leveling. Mittelstadt. Oh, sweet feet. Carazor. Nice physical challenge. Kimmich, and that could set him on his way. Oh, just skipping, it's Kane! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Bayern Munich, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Diaz! Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Neuer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Neuer sends that a long way. Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. And it's Musiala. Moved on forwards. Kimmich. Diaz. Diaz. Kane could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
And it's Davis. He can run onto that.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Diaz clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Leveling. Al-Dakhil.
Bayern Munich have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's played forward. The most accurate pass. Upamecano. Musiala. Lobbed in behind. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Musiala forwards and with intent. Diaz and the shot! And he should have made it four.
Bayern Munich really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that has been cleared. And it's Musiala. Demirovic. Furyk. That'll be a throw-in. He's in plenty of space here. Gets good distance on it. And here's Diaz. Davis. Oh, smashing header! No, he's got that completely wrong. Shifted upfield. And that is out of play. Furyk's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now who's going to be first to this? Leveling. Undav. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for goal! Quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! Oh, that is a bit special. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Upamecano. Stanisic. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Al-Dakhil. That's a sharp pass. Bayern Munich leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Tar goes forward, gets it away. Stiller aim forwards. Mittelstedt, gently done. Demirovic. Oh, good spread. And it's Assignon. Furyk. Kimmich. Davis. Kimmich. Moved on forwards. Zagadou. Up towards the front line. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Musiala. Oh, well measured. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Olise. Leveling. Carazor is onto it in a flash. Undav. Demirovic. Now this could... Undav! That was superb goalkeeping.
Undav clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Stanisic gets it away. Leveling, now the ball in. Davis. Kimmich. Upamecano driven forward. Mittelstedt, gently done. Undav. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Neuer, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Undav. Neuer, long ball by the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. Musiala chips it through. Zagadou. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Tar. Forwards and with intent. Diaz. Carazor cuts out the pass. Zagadou aim forwards. Out to the right. Furyk has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. tries to get it clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Dink through. Cleared away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Zagadou, and that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kane. Pavlovic. Well, this is certainly not boring. He's had a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And here's Elise. Musiala, he's had a shot! Furyk. Al-Dakil shifted upfield. Furyk spread out to the left. Furyk is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Musiala looks to get on the end of this. Zagadou. Zagadou forwards and with intent. Musiala. Diaz. Could be danger here. Oh, nice touch. Mittelstadt getting this one clear.
Bayern Munich clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Musiala. And it's Musiala. And here's Kane. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he has been fouled there. He's trying the shot. Davis. And the shot!
Musiala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mittelstadt. Over to the left. Looking here to chip it through. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Musiala. Elise. He's found a way through. That is lovely. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Stanisic, aim forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. Al-Dakil tries to clear. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Pavlovic with the clearance. Great defending. Can he finish? And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Zagadou. Carazor. Mittelstadt. Moved on forwards. Musiala. Davis, gently done. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Elise. Stiller. Leveling. Thinks one through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tar makes the interception. Stanisic, early ball out from the back. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Furik. And it's Asignon. And that could set him on his way. Demirovic! Split-second reaction.
Demirovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
In it comes. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Bayern Munich, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Mittelstedt gets across to intercept that. Demirovic. Takes the shot! Decent hit and on target. Upamecano. Tar. Upamecano. Kimmich. Asignon. That's really well manoeuvred. Musiala. And here's Elise. Elise. This is promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played into space. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kimmich. He's in, goes for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Davis. Furik, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Davis, aim forwards. Kimmich. And here's Musiala. And here's Kane. Asignon. Stuttgart getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Diaz. Clearly not happy with that. Kimmich, who's set up one goal so far. Demirovic. Furik. Asignon. Assignon forwards and with intent. Kimmich. And it's played forward. And it's Kane. That is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played out wide. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Stiller. Kanazor. Tries a measured ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Showing good feet. Pavlovic gets it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Assignon moved on forwards. Upamecano can get it clear. Out towards the flank. And here's Furyk. Looks across and plays it in. Leveling. Time to deliver. He's got to be in here. Now it's Undav. Turns and goes back. Kanazor. And it's Mittelstedt. Now it's Leveling. And here's a chance to shoot.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Furyk. Davis shifted upfield. He is through here. Diaz in acres of space out wide. Leveling. Now it's Undav. Tar, and the keeper's got it again. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Kane. Kane is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Undav, oh, good spread. Tar. Upamecano. Kimmich. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Diaz. He's got away. Diaz. Diaz! Oh, he's missed it.
I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Away. Pavlovic. Stanisic gently done. Pavlovic. Kimmich. Davis aim forwards. Assignon moved on forwards. Pavlovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Upamecano. Half an hour played now. Kimmich. Mittelstedt cuts out the pass. Nubel, long ball by the goalkeeper. Diaz given the lift of his goal. Musiala played out towards the right wing. And it's Pavlovic. Musiala closing in on goal. Kimmich. Davis. Diaz. Demirovic. Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Furyk. And he's there to get it away. Time, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Undav! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Undav, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
His positioning was spot on. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Assignon. Played for a throw. Furyk. Oh, that's neat. Still up. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. So, what can they make of this? He can get that clear. Assignon. Zagadou. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's surging through. Goes down, but nothing given. Karazor. Calmly anticipates. Upamecano. Davis. Upamecano played up towards the front line. Aldakiu. Now it's Undav. Furyk. There are a few waiting for it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Furyk. Musiala. Proves too strong. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Diaz. Davis. Kimmich. And it's Musiala. Olise. Musiala. Musiala! Cuts out the supply. Musiala played out to the left flank. Diaz looking to run onto it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Undav. He's in a good position. Decent chance! It's really well cleared. Olise. Diaz. Diaz proves just a little bit too strong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. He's given it away. And it's Mittelstadt. Lovely bit of skill. And that has been cleared. Pavlovic. Oh, this looks sharp. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Diaz. Kane. Real chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Bayern Munich are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, that's nice. Elise. Was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Kane. That's a nicely weighted pass. Davis delivers. Kimmich. And it's Musiala. Pavlovic. Good take, and is he in? Musiala! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Furyk. Demirovic. Now it's Furyk. Oh, such a clever touch. Furyk's cross. Nevelin succumbs to the pressure. Bayern Munich heading towards the half-time break. Wind very much in their sails. Stiller forwards and with intent. And Demirovic! Quick ball upfield. Musiala, and it's Kane. Diaz, Musiala, a real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Upamecano. Stanisic shifted upfield. Carazor. Undav. Demirovic! And again the keeper stands strong. Diaz. And here's Diaz. Davis. Diaz. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he deliver? And it's Davis. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Undav. Davis gets into some space. Has a look and plays it forward. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Musiala. Now it's Diaz. Lovely feet. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Musiala. Kimmich. Davis. Forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Undav.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Furyk.
Al-Dakhil, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Upamecano has played it long. Davis. Aim forwards. Nice control. Diaz. And here's Kane. No question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Nubel sends that a long way. Upamecano. Musiala. Stanisic, gently done. Pavlovic. Furyk. Furyk. Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle. Tar attempts a clearance. Now it's Kane. Elise. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Furyk. Delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That has been cleared. Oh, first-time shot! Oh, there was a decent attempt in the end.
Undav really had to do more with such a good ball. It goes down as avoidable waste.
Mittelstedt does really well to win the ball there. Leveling. Elise. That looks a good ball through. This has gone, that's foul. Knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Asking just too much of him. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Upamecano has given away a free kick. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Undav. Furyk. Assignon, backward it goes. Olise battling down that right flank. And it's come back to the keeper. Zagadou. It's run loose here. And here's Kane. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Upamecano cuts it out. Elise. Leveling. Aldakil, nicely aimed pass. That's a little off target. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Bayern Munich, 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. That gets things going for the second half. Upamecano makes the interception. Musiala. Stanisic. And it's Kane. And he's away. Musiala. Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Diaz. Musiala. Davis. He is just caressing the ball. Davis. Kimmich. And here's Kane. It's a loose ball. Al-Dakil. Oh, good-looking ball. Neuer. Stanisic. Musiala. Diaz. Musiala. Upamecano, gently done. Al-Dakil. Mittelstädt. Al-Dakil, forwards and with intent. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Kane. And he cuts out the supply. Al-Dakil. Al-Dakil goes forward. Assignon. And it's Assignon. Furyk providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared away. Out for a throw. Stanisic. Done delicately. Made into space out wide. Musiala is flagged offside. Stuttgart have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he get onto this? That's the throw. Moved on forwards. And here's Undav. Plenty waiting in the middle. Undav's cross. That's been won straight back. And it's Assignon. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Furyk. Furyk, it's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mittelstädt cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Stanisic. Stanisic shifted upfield. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And here's Elise. Kane. Oh, he's found him in space. Up he goes! Well, couldn't quite control it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
It's lofted through here. Leveling. Leveling's cross. Pavlovic, aim forwards. Zagadou. Driven forward. Upamecano can get it clear. Davis. Now it's Diaz. Kimmich. Musiala, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Undav. Upamecano. Pavlovic. Stanisic. Stanisic, forwards and with intent. Could be danger here. And here's Kane. Moved on forwards. And they've got rid. And it's played forward. It's anyone's ball now. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's lost his man here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Diaz. Oh, good ball. Carazor shifted upfield. Al-Dakhil. Mittelstadt. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Stanisic. Tar. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Al-Dakhil wins the duel this time. Al-Dakhil did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pavlovic gets over and intercepts. Picks it up out wide. A chance to play it in. Carazor. That's good play. Mittelstadt. Stiller. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Musiala. Diaz. And here's Kane. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
And he can't get it over the wall. Oh, it's come loose. Olise. Olise! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
They've played it short. Played into the middle. It's claimed by the keeper. Furyk. Carazor. Furyk. Undav. Well read, nice interception. Upamecano. Musiala. Davis. Kane, now he's off and running. Furyk. Stiller. Leveling. Carazor. Demirovic! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Leveling, proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too. He's through and all along. Zurich! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! The second half sparked straight into life. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Diaz crosses it in. And it's Davis. Diaz. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Musiala. And here's Diaz. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Davis. That's very neat. Davis with... Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Stuttgart, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's Musiala. Davis, and it's played in here, dealt with nicely by the defence, and here's Diaz, Musiala, Kane being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Leveling, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Furyk. He's found a way through. Tar gets it clear. Stiller. Plays it across. Furyk. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feeding his chance for a shot! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Demirovic is offering a wry smile there.
Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mittelstadt cuts it out. Stiller. Furyk. Assignon gently done. Stanisic. Musiala. Tar. Kimmich. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zagadou. Mittelstadt, aim forwards. Karazor. Spread out to the left. And it's Mittelstadt. Leveling. to the left. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Furyk played back in. Stiller have it back and can go again. But that was very necessary. Demirovic. Leveling. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Undav really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mittelstadt takes it, it's hit the upright, and that's caused a worry or two.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Olise. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Kimmich. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It back swiftly. Now it's Kane. Played down the flank. Davis tries to get it clear. Olise crossed in once more. Stiller. Al-Dakil, nicely aimed pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pavlovic. Upamecano. Diaz. Crosses it in. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Oh, can he get onto this?
Demirovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kimmich. Musiala. Olise. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Musiala. And it's Musiala. And here's Diaz. Kimmich. Davis. It'll be a throw-in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Olise. And he thumps it clear. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Undaf. Leveling. Undaf. Demirovic! Demirovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Kane. Musiala. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Danger averted for now. Musiala. Davis. Now it's Kimmich. Musiala knocks it out wide. Muscular approach does pay off here. Undav did just about enough to come. The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Demirovic. Played out to the right. Furyk. And he's there to clear it. Looking for a corner. That has been knocked clear. That's going to go a long way. Al-Dakil forwards and with intent. Great defend. Undav! Oh, that is rather wayward. Has been cut short. Now it's Kane, and it's Musiala. And here's Musiala. Musiala!
Musiala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Undav looking to run onto it. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found a way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And it's going to be another corner. gone for a throw-in. Moved on forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pavlovic. Stanisic. Tar. Upamecano. Diaz. And here's Diaz. Now it's Diaz. In with the challenge. Davis. And here's shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Claims it, and the danger passes. Now it's Undav. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kimmich. And it's Kane. Musiala. Now it's Diaz. Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. Davis, and here's Diaz. Davis. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Assignon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Furyk is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Musiala gently done. Now it's Kane. He is through here.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Upamecano makes the interception. And here's Olise. Musiala! Musiala! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Demirovic. A searching ball out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kimmich have it back and can go again. Musiala. And here's Kane. And it's Kane. Diaz takes aim and crosses. Leveling. Furyk. And it's played forward. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Now then, the ball's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Saka to the shape forward.
Burning slow, falling down.
Davis. Kimmich. Diaz. Davis. Now here's the... Oh, what a climb! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bernardo Silva. Cleared without complication. Guric. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Stanisic, gently done. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Tar. Stanisic. Pavlovic. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Davis. Diaz. Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Carazor, delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's tidy. There will be a throw-in. Cross to the back post. Davis. Diaz. Demirovic. Diaz. And here's Kane. He's shifting through the gears here. Aimed in towards the centre. Mittelstadt getting this one clear. Assignon. Seen lots of the ball, time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Oh, some tackle that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Defending, but that'll do. Kane played out towards the right wing. Musiala. And it's Kimmich. And here's Diaz. Diaz. And here's Diaz. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Kimmich plays it short. Hit into the middle. That has been clubbed away. Davis delivers. It's out for a goal kick. Gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely intercepted. Bundav is onto this. Now it's Furyk. Kimmich. He's going to be pulled back for that one. That's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Stuttgart get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Mittelstadt. Leveling. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. And he's picked out the run.
Stuttgart really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Leveling. And here's Undav. Leveling. Here it is, crossed in. Upamecano has got himself a free kick. Neuer, long ball by the goalkeeper. Diaz. Showing good feet. Oh, it's come loose.
I think the message here is quite clear. Keep going until they get it.
And it's Stiller. Big chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thinks about the shot, and a chance! So close to drawing level.
Oh, that was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Upamecano. Played towards the front line. Zagadou cuts it out. That's been drilled forward. Back to the goalkeeper. Kimmich. Davis. Now it's Diaz. Davis. Lovely feet. And that's aimed into the middle.
Bayern Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Davis. Nice control. And here's Diaz. And here's Kane. Takes a shot! Should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Climbs up big! Hopelessly behind. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. Upamecano gets it away. That's been won straight back. Furyk. Cross goes in there. And he's heaved it away. Leveling. Mittelstadt. Stiller. Played out wide. Assignon. Now here's the delivery.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Diaz. Davis. Can he deliver? That is lovely.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he latch on to this? Bakil is there, and he can get that clear. Bundak. Now it's Diaz. And it's Davis. Davis. And here's Kane.
Bayern Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Assignon shifted upfield. Pavlovic aim forwards. Diaz. Davis. And here's Diaz. And here's Davis. And that's a throw. And the changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Davis. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Leveling wins the duel this time. Nice physical challenge. Stiller gently done.
Stuttgart really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Karazor played out towards the right wing. That's a clever-looking ball. And a chance from a corner. Well, there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think.
And the finish! Oh, surely!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Moved on forwards. Stanisic. Oh, this looks sharp. He cuts out the supply. Up towards the front line. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Stuttgart really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played right in... Davis getting this one clear. Furyk. Now who's going to be first to this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He could be in here. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Stanisic tries to clear. Panazor. Stuttgart cannot afford chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's very neat. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
I think we're just about done here. Aldakiu. Panazor. And it's played forward. Well played. Snuffed out the danger. On time, excellent interception. Mittelstadt. Oh, can he get onto this? Tar. Kimmich. Stanisic. Stanisic forwards and with intent. Furyk. Now it's Undav.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kimmich. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Kimmich. Kane. Musiala. Kane. Good chance here! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Time for a change in personnel. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Upamecano. Goretzka. Diaz. Pavlovic. Upamecano shifted upfield. Stanisic. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Goretzka. Tar. Kimmich. Davis. Diaz. Davis.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's Alcanus. Very nicely done.
Stuttgart really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Back into the middle. Shapes to shoot! He's hit it first time.
Oh, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Interception, his positioning was spot on.
Stuttgart really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Olise laid out to the left flank. Davis has it in a wide position. Carries far too far and out of play. That's a look and plays it forward. That is a little undercooked. Upamecano. Goretzka. Kimmich. Davis. That looks a cracking ball. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Kane. It's run loose here. Goretzka spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. Aldakiel. Mittelstadt. Moved on forwards. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Undav. Brilliantly cut out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Undav! Undav! And that has skinned the post.
Undav, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Aldakiel. Karazor. Aldakiel. Aldakiel. It's a sharp pass. Get a throw in. Olise. Stanisic. Pavlovic. Kimmich. Davis. Davis, gently done. Upamecano. Kimmich. Tar. Stanisic. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Davis. Pavlovic. And it's Kane. Kimmich. Over to the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Bayern Munich making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Goretzka, deftly away. Guerrero. Kimmich's cross. Stanisic. Zagadou. Oh, there's a probing ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kimmich. And it's Kane. Diaz. Olise! Oh, that is rather wayward. Mittelstadt. Undav. Now who's going to be first to this? Furyk. Played out to the right. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Gone direct. And it's Alcanus. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kimmich. And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Well, how will we look back on that?
Bayern Munich really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.